Morning tubers, it's what, almost 7, and that's the temp in the garage. It's Sunday, March 22nd, so yeah, I didn't turn the camera on yesterday. I was just got on a roll and kept putzing out here, so yellow tape on the bottom. I marked the holes for the bottom of the panel, or the door panel, and then I put in this catch there for the center console, or the center panel that goes on. Broke out the one interior screw kit I had and sort of separated the screws. Some of these are for the under the dash, which will be taken care of. Took off all the blocking latches. Don't know, I'm not really sold if I'm sold on the deluxe or the standard, but we got those. Marked roughly the center of the hole they have cut in the door there, and in case I go to just mounting the speaker here, I'm not 100% sold on the speaker pods yet. So what we're going to do is we'll put the center clips in the door panel. These. Hold it. We'll put the center clips in those, and then we'll put the door panel on temporarily. And we'll start marking where the holes are for the bottom, getting those lined up. Then we'll do that. We'll see how that goes. We will take and mount one of these, tape it on, and see how it looks, and go from there. So today's going to be more of a let's mock it up and take a look and see how she looks today, and that's what we're doing. So when I get more, I'll turn it back on later. Got the door panel turned over, and you'll see right here that not all the cutouts like that one are done. And I think there's one over here. That one's done, but this one isn't. So got the X-Acto out, got a fresh blade in it, and we'll be taking these out. Getting ready to pop these in. I guess they go in. So more in a minute. Alright, there's the door panel on. It's only on the middle clips right here. I gotta mark all the location for the lower screws and try to figure out how I'm gonna get those accurate, and then we'll see about that. We'll take this one and tape it into position and see how it looks, and we'll go from there. So when I get more, I'll turn this back on later. Gotta love Gorilla Tape. Let me put this back up there. I don't know. Still not buying it. Let me get this light on over here. Wonder how it looks with the door closed. Well, that'll be right in the way of the parking brake. Yeah. Even though it's out a little bit, I mean, it'll be in like that, but still, you'd have to come up here. Yeah. Have to come up here on the side and hit it. But yeah. I don't know. I'm not liking it. Yeah, I don't think I like it. What do you guys think? Hold on, more in a minute. Alright, alright. It looks like the battery's about dead. Okay, well, I'm going to have to think about this. I'll let you guys know. But I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it one bit. It looks like it's an afterthought. I mean, it looks totally, I think it looks ridiculous. Maybe if it was molded in there and then the kick panel or the door panel was all one, yeah, maybe that. But no, I'm not liking it. So let me get this thing on the charger, and when I get more, I'll turn it back on later. All right, tubers, it's been a while. This is Wednesday afternoon, about 5 o'clock. Yeah, I don't even, what is it, March 25th, 26th? I don't even know what the date is. Door panel's back off, and I made a decision is that I'm not using those. No matter how I position it, I don't like it. So they're all set up though, but no matter how I positioned it on there, it just didn't work. And then what was it, Tuesday? I spent all day Tuesday on Amazon, on eBay, on just about any other website that had speaker pods looking for it, and I didn't like anything that they had, and so I just sat there and I said, okay, scratch the pods. Remember, I got those because they had I could have put the tweeters here, and I could have put them up high. But anybody wants a set of pods, let me know. But no, I'm not gonna get those. I did then think about building my own, and I mocked something up a little bit, and I took a look at it, and I didn't really like it. And so the bottom line came down to it is I'm just going to put them in door panels. So I started cutting it out already, and I went to Crutchfield, and we got the pods, the enclosures that fit in there to waterproof them somewhat. So we'll get this in. We'll do one door at a time. I'll get this all drilled out. I'll get the saber saw out, and we'll cut this out. And then I'll, for the right side, I'll measure down from here to here, and then from the edge to here. I mean, I'll locate it in several different areas, and then we'll place it so it gets almost identical. If I need to do some trimming in the door, that hole is placed roughly right where that door opening is, right there. And if I need to do some trimming, I'll do some trimming on the door. But yeah, this is where it's going to go. So I wasted enough time doing this. I need to get it done, and then let's move on. We got some other stuff to take care of, and as John Wayne would say, we're burning daylight. So when I get more, I'll turn this back on later. Hey, tubers, got the jigsaw out, and cut the hole. So now we'll see if this fits. Okay. Oh man, trying to do this one-handed. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna have to set the camera down. Hang on for a minute. Look at the tape measure. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to trim this. And then let's see. Yeah. I think that'll do quite nicely. Even though this will rise to bring it up a little, but that's okay. See, it'll be up a little higher. But yeah, we'll trim these off though. Alright, super. Well, let me put this back up. And let's get the X-Acto and we'll trim this off. And next we'll drill the holes and mount this speaker and be done with it. We got to drill a hole in the back of the thing for the, or the, what do you call it, the pod, whatever, for the wires to get in for the speaker. So when I get more, I'll turn it back on later. Alright, it just sits up a little, but that's okay. But yeah. So I haven't drilled the holes or done anything mounting it yet because I want to measure this one up to sit there and do the passenger side. So when I get more, I'll turn this back on later. Hey YouTubers, driver's door panels down there, passenger side up here. Yep, there's the one, there's the door lock right there. Gee, that one had a chrome one. It didn't come on that one. Wonder if it's in the bag. Have to look at both the bags. We'll have to look at both these later. I just noticed that. Okay. So, I measured it, and it's all from this line here that I measured. So up is 1 3/16, down is 1 1/8, and over is 4 1/2. So there's the 4 1/2, there's the 1 3/16, and there's the 1 1/8. Take the cardboard template. And by God, there it is. So we'll trace that out, and it's getting kind of late. I got to get in and start dinner, so probably see if we tinker with it later on tonight or play with it tomorrow. So everybody have a good evening. We'll talk to you later. Morning, tubers. Let's see, it's Thursday, March 26th, is it? Yeah, we're going on, what, 11:30, and we're about 65 in the garage. There were 3 layers, cut them out. This is the right door panel. We'll drill a couple holes in here and get the saber saw and cut out the cardboard, and then the bucket will go in. So when I get more, I'll turn it back on later. Alright, holes cut, and we can put that in, and we'll place the speaker in and trim around it. So when I get more, I'll turn it back on later. Okay, I decided to CA these nuts onto the panel so then I don't have to, if I need to remove the speaker, then I don't have to take the door panel all the way off. I can just undo the screws and the nuts will stay. So we'll get the CA out and we'll get it started. So when I get more, we'll turn it back on later. Alright, nuts are glued, they ain't going anywhere. And that's as far as I'm going to take the passenger panel. We're going to do the driver's side first, then the passenger side. So we're going to move this out, bring the driver's side back up, do the same to it, but only go ahead and mount the speaker. Drill a hole in here to bring the speaker wires out, and also take out the for the doorknob, or for the door handle to get in. I suppose that's the window crank, that's it. You can see where armrest. Yeah, so we'll put this one up and then go ahead and get started on the driver's side. More in a minute. Alright, driver's side's done. So next up is we need to paint the heads of these black. So we need to grab 8 of them. There's 4. There's 4. Need to grab 8 of them, stick them in a piece of cardboard, and let's spray the heads, clean them up and spray the heads black. Then we can start assembly. While this is over on this side, we are going to take out, there it is right there, for the door handle right there. So we'll take that one out, get that cut out and everything else, and get this more or less ready to install, put the speakers in. So when I get more, I'll turn it back on later. Alright, we'll let that set up and give it another coat, and I'll let them dry overnight before we do anything. It's getting late in the afternoon, and if I didn't have to run up to Home Depot and get the screws, that would have been okay, but yeah. So that's it for today. I'll end up loading this up, and we'll probably get back on this Saturday. Tomorrow I got some errands to do. I hate going out, but it is what it is when you have to do it. And then my live show in the afternoon. So that'll conclude this week's video. Didn't get much on it. Oh, look at it setting up already. Didn't get much done on it because I was researching a lot on Monday and part of Tuesday. So, but I did figure it. Damn, I did figure out what I wanted to do, and we're moving on. So that's all for it. Don't forget my live show tomorrow, and I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments. You all have a good one. Later.